What would you do if your entire dignity was exposed with a single screenshot? Ariba never imagined her life would collapse from something so small. A photo, a moment, a decision. And now, everything was ruined. But what no one knew is that her story wasn't ending. It was meeting the legacy of Hazrat Zainab. "You've ruined everything. What were you thinking?" The words echoed louder than the actual voice. It wasn't her father shouting. It wasn't even the distant sound of her mother crying in the next room. It was the storm inside Ariba, a 21-year-old university student who had just watched her dignity collapse like sand under her feet. She sat alone on the rooftop, hugging her knees under a dark sky, her pastel dupatta half slipping off her shoulder. Ariba was the good girl. Straight-A student, quiet, careful, the one who prayed, the one who once reminded others to fear Allah. But one mistake, one photo, one private moment forwarded without mercy, and it felt like her entire identity had been snatched away in seconds. Just a few weeks ago, life had felt manageable. She was in her 6th semester, juggling projects and group presentations when she met Harish, confident, kind, and just Islamic enough to sound convincing. He messaged her after class one day, complimenting her research. Then came voice notes, late-night discussions. "You're different, Ariba," he'd say. "You're not like other girls." For someone who had never been seen before, his attention felt like light. So when he said, "You don't need to hide behind filters. I want to see the real you," she believed him. She sent a photo, not indecent, just hers, but private. And now it had reached people it was never meant for. A screenshot, a betrayal, a collapse. For days, Ariba didn't leave her room. The walls felt like they were mocking her. Her phone was flooded. Some girls whispering fake concern, others sending her screenshots with laughing emojis. Even her younger cousin, barely in high school, had heard. And worst of all, her mother had stopped speaking. No shouting, no lecturing, just a silence that cut deeper than blame. Then came the first night of Muharram. Her mother walked in after Maghrib with a scarf in her hands. "There's a majlis tonight," she said, placing a black scarf on the bed. "You're coming with me." Ariba almost asked why. Why let her show her face after the shame she brought? But she followed anyway. At the masjid, Ariba sat in the very back, head down, scarf pulled low, heart beating like it was guilty of something bigger. The speaker didn't talk about modesty. She didn't mention hijab or social media. She spoke of Hazrat Zainab. She stood in Yazid's court, alone, no brother, no husband, no veil. Yet she said, "I saw nothing but beauty in what Allah decreed." Ariba blinked hard. Her throat tightened. Her honor wasn't taken, because no man could take what Allah placed in her. And even after Karbala, she stood, with dignity, with truth, with strength. And something inside Ariba cracked wide open. How did Hazrat Zainab survive that grief and still speak with faith? That night, Ariba sat alone on the rooftop under a black sky. Her mother joined her, wrapped in shawl and silence. Minutes passed. Then Ariba whispered, "I didn't mean for this to happen." Her voice broke. "I just wanted someone to choose me, to make me feel like I mattered." Her mother looked straight ahead and said, "You looked for love in a place Allah never placed it. And when we do that, we don't find love. We find loss." Silence again. Then her mother turned to her slowly, voice shaking. "But tonight at the majlis, when you sat quietly, holding back tears, I saw something in you. I saw Hazrat Zainab in you." Ariba froze. That name didn't feel like hers to carry, but that sentence gave her a reason to try again. The next morning, she blocked Haris, deleted the photos, wiped her chat history. She didn't need revenge. She needed return. She started fasting on the 9th and 10th of Muharram. She journaled daily, writing reflections from the life of Hazrat Zainab. Then, she created a private page at Stand Like Zainab. Her first post read, "They may know your mistake, but they don't know your strength. Get up, girl. Even if Karbala is burning behind you, stand like Hazrat Zainab." One evening, her little cousin knocked softly. "Appa, can you help me tie my scarf?" Ariba turned around, surprised. "You want to wear it now?" The girl smiled shyly. "I saw you yesterday, at the majlis. You looked like someone I want to be." Ariba held back tears as she helped fix the scarf. Her shame hadn't ruined her. It had rerouted her to dignity, to faith, and to Hazrat Zainab. To the girl who sent the photo, who crossed the line, who trusted the wrong person, who thinks she can't come back, this is your Karbala, not your ending. But your moment to stand, like Hazrat Zainab, even if they call you ruined, even if they turn their backs, even if they screenshot your worst, Allah still sees your worth, and He never leaks your secrets. He only restores what the world tries to destroy. So stand, begin again. And if you've ever felt alone, drop a below. Let's remind the world, one girl standing for Allah is never standing alone.